Some of us have been dealing with the holiday hangover. Me, I've been kind of dealing with the Super Bowl stupor, if you know where my loyalties are. Some of us have been reliving and revisiting victories and successes from 2014. Some of us, our heart is still in Punta Mita, Mexico, and don't want to come back ever. Now, Lisa Gargiulo in Boston, home of the Patriots, this is a picture of her beach. This is no joke. This is in New Hampshire, and right there is the beach. So the way I look at it is she saying, come and get it, or you can take it? I don't know either way, but they have been hammered, and maybe that's retribution. Now, like I said, this message is for each of you individually. I'm not talking to you as a group. 2014 is done. It's dead and buried. It's sunk. 2014 is sinking. You know, nobody reads the old newspapers, do they? They have no value to anybody. Nobody reads the old sales reports. They just go in somebody's drawer. Nobody wants to hear too long about your glory days, right? Or what you did last year. It's more always, what have you done lately? No, but I mean, what is the value of a day-old newspaper? When VAR Resources, one of our largest vendor accounts, hit 1 million in a month, you know what Pat's response was? Well, that's really good. When are they going to do 2 million? When Rob and Brian and all of the team hit 65% on the credit approval ratio, the response was, well, that's pretty good. When's it going to hit 70? That's kind of the company that we work for, you guys, that we don't live on our old laurels. Now is 2015. I was going to recite definitions of preparation, execution, and competition, but you know what? I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I'm not. My youngest daughter, Les, she just turned 21, and she moved to the big city in Seattle, and she landed at this real cool company as a graphic designer. And of course, she heard the speech that you're about ready to hear too. Remember, it's an individual conversation that each of you are having. And I first started with lovely, because that's what I call Les, lovely. The company you work for, Orlando, lovely. The company you work for is your platform to compete. That's what it is, if you're taking it seriously. Of course, her response, Lay's response to me was, no, Dad, please, not another Vince Lombardi quote. She goes, no more role-playing. I got this. I role-play with all my kids. Are you surprised? The company you work for, each of you, is the platform to excel. It's your platform to compete. How you prepare, how you dress, how you speak, how you rebound from a loss, how you follow up, how you compete, how you close takes place for all and everyone to see. It's about getting better and testing yourself against the best. That doesn't mean that we're not all friends. But if you think that it's not a competition, you're making a misstep. It's either a plus or a minus. It's either a credit or a debt. That's a count. You know, right, yeah. It's either a deposit or what? Or a withdrawal. When you rise up and be successful, it is purely your individual decision. How serious you are about your individual success. So if you want it, you need to come and get it. It's up to you. This is not potluck haven. This isn't just football day, although we do that, right? We have chili cook-offs, but this is your platform to compete. Now let's go back, right? Martin Luther King, did he stay home? No, he walked the roads of Mississippi and Alabama and went on his way to Washington, D.C. General MacArthur, did he hang out? No. He said, I shall return, and he did. What did Arnold say? I'll be back, and he came with a vengeance, didn't he? Jesus went to the masses. You know, he was a carpenter, right? Did he stay in the woodshed? No, he came out, he fed the 5,000, then he came back, he fed another 4,000, and then he really came back, if you know what I mean. 2015, you guys, is here. It is now, and it is upon us. One last time, let's shake off 2014 and put it to rest. If you want it, come and get it. Now, you missed the video, right? And that was of Marshawn Lynch, that was beast mode. And let me just share with you one last quote until we come to my favorite rap song. I know, I can like rap too. As the Reverend Marshawn Lynch once said, it's all about the action. Thank you very much.